Welcome in, everybody. Hey, we're going to do something. I'm doing something a little different today. This is a World Note show. I got a bunch of World Notes here, and like 90% of it is going to be buck and go. Um, so get it. I'm going to start a Givy, and the Givy is going to be a random, still going to be the random bill. Not necessarily this one, but it's going to be a circulated either dollar or $2. Could be a silver cert. I got kind of an assortment of some circulated stuff. I'm just gonna throw in the package if you win a Givy. But we're gonna have some fun. Thank you for joining me this morning. I don't know how long I'm gonna run, and I'm starting a Givy now. So get in that Givy. I'm gonna grab me a swig of my Monster, and yeah, we're gonna get going pretty quick. And again, I think everything I'm gonna do is probably gonna be buck and go. And yeah, let's offload some of these world notes. How's everyone doing this bright Saturday morning? All right, let's start off with some of these. So we'll start off. Oh, work until 12:30. Ugh. Here's a pack of 100. They're various. I think these are like grain certificates from China. So it's a 100 pack. Um, just to give you kind of a idea, we'll do a couple. We'll start off with just a couple and see what you guys think. Hi Pete, I feel you. I was up until like 2 in the morning. So again, these are Chinese. I think they're grain certs. This one's from two of them from '87, two different denominations. But let's start off with a little something small just to whet the appetite. So I'll buck and go at 20 seconds. Let's go. Dollar and go. Ooh, yeah, camera's a little off. All right, these might end up being the Gibby. No love for these. All right. What about this 100 pack? Would you guys like the 100 pack? It's a 100 pack of them. I'll run this dollar and go too. I mean, these would be perfect for like a kid to get him started. Nice little collection. That's sealed. I haven't unsealed it. I don't know what's in here. It's there's a little bit of everything. I think they're mainly Chinese ones. Again, just something, little nice little gifty for the kiddies. Hi Pete, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was the first auction. Now we're underway. All right. So I will go back to those in a second. Why don't we just go ahead and go through we're going to go through some of what I got. Anyone into note gelds? I got a bunch. So like this one has these 4 different kinds. Yeah, I can do that for you, Hi Pete. Not a problem. There's 5 different note gelds in here. I don't want to handle them too much. Yeah, no problem, man. So, and again, like I said, everything's gonna be buck and go. So let's start it off. These are note gelds. Pretty cool. These were used for currency, if I remember right, in different the German currency. The artwork on them is pretty good. Very nice. Older bills. I think I want to say they're from the 20s and 30s. So some history in there. Hi Pete's in. Man, Hi Pete, you're gonna get some good deals today, man. Nice pickup. Auction number 2. Yeah, do me a favor, Hi Pete. Just if you wouldn't mind, Oh, you came to the right place, man. Are you into some world notes? What are you gonna sell, Hype Heat? Shout it out. Let people know. Here, you know what? I'll even do one better. I'm gonna let you be a mod so you can and feel free to advertise yourself, dude. Coin, silver, and notes. Well, I tell you what, I'm running everything at $1, dude. If you buy them all for $1, so be it. If you want to talk and say, hey, what will you do for a stack? Let's chat. Here is a $20 or a 20. You know what? I don't even know what these are. I'm just gonna start running them. You guys see them. I don't know enough about world notes. I just happen to have a bunch, and you know, Gibby's getting pulled. Hype, dude. Look at that, dude. You even won the first freaking giveaway. That's awesome. Let's run another one. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna show it to you. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about some of these. There's some I do know about. I do have some Iraq in here. I do have some South Floridas. Everything will be buck and go except for some of the. I have a couple that are a little bit more expensive, but here you go. I have no idea what country this is from. I can't remember, and yeah, this is terrible. I should have been better prepared, but I had a show late last night, and then trying to wake up this morning and get prepared. All right, set that one aside. Um, this one I do know, obviously, because I can read it. Central Bank of Bahamas. These are pretty cool. The half ones are the 50-cent ones are a little bit harder to find, and the Bahamas are pretty cool because they have a lot of color to them. So let's buck and go this one. So the half notes, like I said, I think these go for a couple of bucks, you know, $5, $10. But I mean, just it's a modern day. It's a polymer note. It's for the Bahamas. Pretty neat. No love, huh? All right. What are you guys looking for? 20 Venezuela. Run that one. Do you want bulk? How many you want? Here, I tell you what. After this auction runs, I'm gonna show you what I got, and you can we can talk. All right. Yeah, I have no problem with doing a bulk deal. Honestly, these are notes I've had in my collection for a little while, and I'm not a big World Note fan anymore. But if you're looking for some inventory, um, I mean, I got as far as World Notes, you know, I got a variety. Here's a Kuwaiti dinar. This is Greece. Got some of these Bank of Indonesias. Here's a Scotland with the stamp. This is a kroner, some Japanese currency, and these are cool because these ones are actually consecutive. So I think underneath is 706 or 708, but this is a consecutive pair. Here, let's take it. Oh, there's three of them in here, dude. Look at that. So 707. Oh, I was wrong. I thought I had a consecutive pair. Anyway, three notes there. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Again, hi Pete. Go ahead and pin your stuff in the chat. Tell people when your show is going to be. Feel free to advertise. I got a Bank of England in this stack. Here's a 1 pound Bank of England. There's a Government of Gibraltar 10 pound. Here's $2 Canadian. Here's another $2 Canadian. Now the 20, the 5, and the 5s, these are more modern, so I wouldn't be able to sell those for $1 and go. I'd sell those at, Canadian face, which is like $15, and then $2 for the 5s. Same with the $10 euro. This one's pretty cool. This is a I think this one's a Millennium note out of Romania, advertising the eclipse that happened there. Another Bank of England 20 pound. And I think that was where we stopped. So I would do, I mean, that's one stack. I got Paraguay. I got a whole bunch of Zimbabwe's. Here's the modern Zimbabwe. I think these are the gold ones, the gold standard ones. I have the inflation ones too. The $5 billion note. Here's a before the inflation. Yeah, this is before the inflation 20. Same with this one, $1 and a 10. Nope, getting pulled. Terry, nice pickup. I do have a food coupon. This one will be a little bit more. I don't even know how this got in my world stack, but I also have, like I said, some South Floridas. A couple of them. But let's get to auctioning. So Nate or Hype Heat, you interested in like a stack like this? Or just a big old stack? Yep. Henry, I will give me just a minute and I'll get back to you. So I believe there's 32 notes here, and I'll include the South Floridas. I would do $100. I mean, it's a pretty beefy stack, and I threw in those, the Canadians and the Euros. I mean, I mean, those three notes alone, including the central, including the South Florida, I think alone would, here, let me just show you. I think these right here would be $100 by themselves. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say I just kind of I want to offload them. Unfortunately, it's not going to be for a couple of weeks. So I'm going on a cruise next week, and I found out at work that we're having an audit, which is going to require me to work some late nights. I was going to do a Friday night show next week, but you know, it's just kind of, I'm going to be working too late. But let me know. I'll set them aside for now, and we'll just run through some of the other stuff I got. I'm just going to start bucking and going, and oh, before this one. You know what? That's fine, dude. Just let me know. Send me a PM because I have a feeling I'm not gonna go through all these and we can come up with something. We can figure something out. So for this, I'll go ahead and buck and go it, and I'll let you guys in the chat tell me what it's worth. I know what I paid for it. I mean, there's no rips, no tears, no folds. So yeah, we can High Pete, we can come up with something. I mean, I'll hook you up, brother. All right, you guys tell me what this is worth. Dollar and go. It's funny. I used to work at a grocery store. I would have never thought these would have become collectible because I used to, take these from people all the time. Get in there, chat. I know it's worth more than $4. It's definitely worth more than 10. Any Mexicans? I think I do have a couple of Mexicans in there. I'll try to dig them out. Henry's in. Jim Grows in. Get in there, chat. You're not going to find these this cheap. They don't come up that often either. I was actually surprised this was in the collection. I thought I sold them all. Jim's in. Henry's back in. Set that there. Stay. Don't move. Yeah, it is. I think I got a billion running around here somewhere too. Henry's back in. Here, I'll show you guys some other cool. Henry, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 3. Here, we'll get to. So I'm gonna look for some Mexican. So give me just a second. If anyone's into note geld, shout out you're into note gelds. I got stacks of note gelds here pretty that I'm gonna run. I mean, just stacks upon stacks of them. I got some Japanese currency. I got a couple of payment certificates. I got Guatemala. You know, have a couple of these ones. Got some older Chinese notes from World War II. Bank of China. Some pretty cool Antarctic. Looking for Mexican. Oh yeah, we'll run through some of these. These are neat. I'm looking. Ugh. Oh, my stacks are just they're fighting me, chat. They're fighting me. Did I just go through this stack? I mean, I got a modern one. Oh yeah, I got these too. These ones are a little bit more expensive. They're from the 1950s. These are in really good shape. I can't buck and go these ones, but looks like all I got is I got some Puerto Ricos in here. All I got is this one. So again, we're gonna buck and go it. So 50 peso, Banco de Mexico. 50 pesos. It is circulated, so bear that in mind. All right, Jeremy, I'll show it to you. Get in there, chat. It's cheap note day today. Help Fezzi get rid of some of his collection. Terry White, first purchase. Good pickup. God, I had so much fun last night. I didn't want to get off. I was just exhausted. All right, the 10 South Florida. There's the front. Nice. And there's the back. You interested, Jeremy? You know what? I'm feeling froggy. I mean, you may actually get it for a sweet deal because I'm just going to go ahead and buck and go it. This is South Florida, y'all. So I'm sorry, didn't have this one covered. I don't want to get in trouble. Don't report me, y'all. I'll just leave it like this. I mean, it does have some staining, but these are definitely harder to find. This is a 1960. Um, Still pretty cool. You know, I like the. I'm always into the older stuff like this. I think it's neat. So 10 pesos. Jeremy's in. Get in there, chat. Jeremy, nice pickup. Do you want to see the other ones again? I might just buck and go those ones too. Might just take a chance. I'm feeling froggy. Here, we'll I'll do it with a 5. So just so you know, this is what I want for this one. I mean, the 5 is harder to find. That being said, I'm gonna trust my chat. And yeah, I know I'm doing this kind of weird, but it's because I'm alone and I'm gonna buck and go it. You saw what I wanted for it. Here's your opportunity to get it on the low low. I want 70 for it. So get in there. It's definitely worth it. I think I paid at least 60 for this one. I mean, even in this condition, these are harder and harder to find. Um, this is a 1959, so pretty cool. And then I'll show some of the other ones. I think I got some Iraqi dinars in here, the older ones from back in the day. Um, I do have some military payments in there from out of France. I do have a couple of old Philippines. So yeah, Terry White's in. Francis Chances is in. Get in there. It's a $70 note. Looks like it's going to go for the low low. Yeah, Hype Heath, that's what you want. Get him in there. Get an auction house boogie going. I don't, but I can point you in a direction to get some. Terry White, man, that is a fantastic pickup. That was auction number 6. So I got the South China ones, aka North Korea. This one's a specimen note. If you're into the Dictator series, I'll dollar and go this one. I mean, it's funny. Their currency is beautiful, and again, it is a specimen. It's definitely worth more than a dollar, y'all. Get in there. The North Koreans are hard to find, or harder to find. I notice a lot of people are starting to have them more and more, but still a pretty cool piece to have if you're a world note collector like I was. Got to have a couple of these in your collection. Cutie Pie, I love the name, and a first purchase. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and start another givey while we're doing this. Yeah, it's funny. Normally I'd be like, "What are you guys looking for?" But honestly, I don't even know what I got when it comes to the world notes. I'm a US note kind of guy. I've been collecting, so my story is I've been collecting forever, ever since I was a little kid. And I got into world notes for a little bit, but I was just like, I thought I would buy stuff that I thought looked cool, like this. Where do I get them? Um, there are several places. I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of bulk buy them from um, Amazon. Timu sells them. Sometimes you can get deals from Timu. I mean, it's funny. Not that I want to pimp out Timu much, but here we'll start this auction. But I usually bulk buy from Amazon, honestly. And as Debbie said, Hobby Lobby carries them too. So if you do a bulk buy, it's usually a little bit better for you. So here you go, another South China 5,000, whatever their denomination is, note. The Dictator series, as I like to call it. Pretty cool. Like I said, I liked them. I thought they were neat. Carlos is in. Carlos, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 8. So, yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, I'm getting out of the world notes. So, my getting out is going to be your guys' gain because we're going to buck and go as much of these as we can. Military payment, 100 franc military payment from World War II. This is pretty cool. So let's buck and go this one. If you're into World War II history, this is something you need in your collection. 1944, 100 francs. It's been circulated. It has seen some love. Man, it's too early for me. I need to take another hit of my freaking monster. It's pretty cool. If you're a history buff. Sports fan, first purchase. Thank you. That was auction number 9. Here, I got this too. I don't even know where I got this from. This one has a story. So here's a China Cast coins you from the 4th century BC to the 20th century AD throughout the Orient. Has a story on there. I mean, the coin looks all right. It's in a little plastic sheath. Let's buck and go this one. Dollar and go. Yep, it was. So does have, I'm trying to look. It does have the case is a little scratched up, but there are still some good details on that. Guy won. Good pickup. First purchase too. Nice. Man, you guys are getting the deals today. I love it. J Hook. Like I said, I'm having fun today, man. This part of my hobby is no longer near and dear to me. I'm more of a U.S. currency guy now, and I'm like, you know what? I want to make money to buy more U.S. stuff. Let's get rid of some of the world stuff. So here's another Korean note. Like I said, I call it from the Dictator collection. I think this is the last one I got. I don't think I have another one. I may have one more somewhere in here, and it's a different denomination, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. Man, guy gonna get it on the low low. Ooh, that's cool. Were you actually at the DMZ? Nice. For funsies? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I kind of remember what I bought that one for. Oh, here's a cool one. I think this is cool. So how many people? I got 21 people in here. All right, I'm a buck and go this. This is a from South Florida. This is a lottery ticket from I want to say 1924. This one's pretty neat. I kind of paid up for this, but I'm gonna trust my chat. There's enough people in here, I think, that we can. Oh, Gibby's getting ready to pull. Excuse me. Charles won the Gibby. Let's buck and go this. So 1924 Republic of South Florida lottery ticket, national lottery ticket. I mean, this is pretty cool. And again, I know I paid up a little bit for this. I'm trusting you guys on this to not do me dirty. But this one's really neat. And this one is in really good shape for it being from 1924. Really good shape. Get in there. Terry's in. Terry's back in. B Shapes is in, chaps. What's it worth? Whatever you guys pay for it, honestly. Like I said, I know what I paid, and it was just a buck less than that, to be honest with you. So good pickup. I may have paid more to actually, now that I think about it. I can't remember. That was auction number 12. All right, let's see. Let's go through. Here we go. Iraqi dinar. I can't remember what year this is. I think this is from the Saddam days, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to buck and go it. 1 dinar, Central Bank of Iraq. Nice. Get in their chat. Guy Jake's gonna get it for $1. Woo! Nice. Nice. Good pickup. That was auction number 13. Lucky number 13, as I call it. I got this one. I thought this one was pretty cool. It's a polymer note. I love the colors. And I think this was a kind of I want to say a special edition one. I can't remember where I picked this up. So, but let's buck and go it. So you got the pretty dragon on the front with all those colors. You got the dancers on the back. Again, it's a polymer note from 2024. So this is a more recent one. And I want to say this was a special edition if I remember right. I can't remember where I picked this one up at. Who knows? Silver Saber gonna get it on the low low. Nice, and a first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 14. Nice. Here, let's do here's a stack of Chinese grain certificates. I don't know how many are in there. It's stapled. I don't want to unstaple it. It's a pack of notes. They're different from the 80s and 90s. And if I remember right, all the research I've done on them, these are for like grain, you exchange. Nate Dogg, thank you, sir. With a raid. Let's do a giveaway for Nate Dogg. If you're not following Nate Dogg, what are you doing? Go follow Nate. He's got some freaking fire stuff, and he's got these cool. I can't wait to get mine, dude. That freaking cool bill. I'm gonna make you a mod real quick so you can kind of pimp yourself out a little bit. Talk about your stuff, dude. I can't even do it justice. He's got this neon sign with different currency, replica currency in it, and it is so freaking cool. You guys have got to check it out. Neon Bill $10 Buffalo. Yeah, it's fire. I can't wait to get mine. I'm picking one up. One left. Yeah, you got to get with Nate, man. He's got some really cool shit. All right, dollar and go on this one. It's a stack of Chinese grain certs. They're different kinds. Apparently, these are the coupons that they use to like get their food and stuff. And again, I could be wrong. So if someone's like, "Nope, you're wrong," feel free to correct me. Ain't gonna offend me. Guy Jake's gonna get it on the cheap for $1. Hi, Pete's in. You too, sir. I'm glad you had a good show, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Spin Sisters. Oh, is that my wife or is that her friend? Guy Jake's in for 3. Guy Jake, good pickup. Good pickup. Auction number 15. Hiya. How are you doing? All right, let's see. Here's a stack of note gelds. We'll do some more. We'll try the note gelds again. This is a stack of them. Let me pull them out and show them real quick. I think there's a variety of different ones. Yeah, me too, honestly. I'm surprised I'm here too. But I was like, what the heck? Let's get rid of some of these. So I'm gonna run these dollar and go. So different note gelds, different denominations. You get the whole stack. Started it at the low price of $1. I know how much I've seen other streamers. These go for 10, 20, 30 bucks. The artwork on them is exquisite. I like the different artworks. Some of them are common, some of them are a little bit more expensive. I'm not sure what these are. So my ignorance is your gain. So get in there and bid. Very nice looking. Curious Goods and with a first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 16. Auction number 16. Ooh. There you go. Here, should we go a little bit older? Here's a 1936 Central Bank of China. So now you're getting into some history. Let's run this one. We're going dollar and go it. Let's dollar and go it. Minute 30 on that giveaway, y'all. It's a 1936 Central Bank of China note. Very, very nice condition. I'm trying to think some of these. Okay. Silver Saber. Good pickup for $5. Man, that's a hell of a deal. Auction number 17. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, here's another one. Oh, there's two in here, I think. Nope, just one. So this is a 10,000 won. This one is circulated, but it's 1947, made by the Security Banknote Company. So, dollar and go. Get in there. Fezzi's getting rid of his world currency. My ignorance is your gain. Most of the stuff is going to be dollar and go today. We're just going to offload it, and you guys tell me what you want to pay for it. You ain't going to offend me. You ain't going to hurt my feelings. Woo! Wesley Ben, good purchase. And the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 18. Let's keep going that route. I think I got one more left. Which one's this one? Oh, Gibby's getting pulled. Who's going to win the Gibby? Hunter. Nice. Oh, this is cool. Dude, check that out. American Banknote Company. Bank of China 10-1 from 1940. If you guys know the American Banknote Company, they made a lot of banknotes for, and they still make a lot of banknotes, I think, all over the world. So let's buck and go this one. 19, I think it said 48, if I remember right. I don't know. I'm still kind of tired and waking up. I know, right? How you doing, Denmark, my buddy? I'm offloading some world notes today, my friend. Here, I'm gonna mod you up too. Get in there, 10-1, 1940. Jeff, first purchase. I love the first purchases. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for buying from me. You guys are great. That was auction number 19. Here, let's have a little fun. I got a few of these. These are cool. These are, I think they're fantasy notes, but they're Antarctica. Yeah, and Denmark, get in there and pimp out your show, dude. If you have a show coming up, feel free to say something about it, man. French colony. I'll take a look. I feel like I do, but we'll look through. I'm gonna run this $5 Antarctica first. And again, I think this is a fantasy note. I mean, I'm pretty sure because it's Antarctica. Overseas Exchange Office, British. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe this is an actual one. Were you really? That's fucking hilarious. Sorry, I'm a cusser, so forgive me. I'll try to tone it down. I got to remember it's the morning. At night, I usually don't care, but yeah, it's funny, Denmark. I called Justin earlier. He was still up. Mrs. Vehicle City, how you doing? Ben Shabs, first purchase. Jeremy, damn near, dude. I think I have a couple of them stashed. I'll run one for you. Let me go get it. But I'll show them off anyway. The ones I have left. Nice. I know, right? Royalty in the house. Now, to those of you who haven't been in my other streams, um, you know what? Which one's this one? Here. So in my Friday stream, I usually sell these. These are Renzi notes. So if you want, yeah, dude, I had a stack. Had is the key word. Man, they went like fire. These are Renzi notes. So this guy Renzi, he signs these bills. He's a street artist. This one's limited, 249 in 1976. This Renzi person, he's an underground street artist, and basically, some people think think he's Banksy, and if you see some of his art, and Jeremy can attest to this, it's very Banksy-esque. He would paint on the side of buildings, and he got sick and tired of people. And I keep saying he, no one knows who it is. They're anonymous. They got sick and tired of their stuff being ruined, so they started doing it on $2 bills, and it's really cool. They're limited. They're very colorful, as you can see. Yeah. No, dude, you should see me draw. I can't even draw a stick figure. Um, but yeah, this is one of them. And I think this is the last one of this particular one I got. So I'm gonna sit that right there because I'm not sure if I have the crowd to buck and go it. But his name is Renzi, but some people think he's Banksy. But in my Friday streams, I usually buck and go these, and I am getting more in. So here's another $2 Antarctica buck and go. Buck and go on a $2 Antarctic Overseas Exchange Office. A little bit of history there. Return this document to, yeah, I mean, you guys can read it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's fantasy note or not. I don't know if it's a real note. I picked up a few of them, thought they were neat. But like I said, I'm getting out of the world currency. I'm going straight to B Shaps. Nice pickup. $6. Woo! That was auction number 21. Man, I'm having fun. I might have to do Saturday morning shows more often. This is kind of cool. Here's the $1. All right, buddy. You're finally going straight. Hell yeah, I'm going straight. Buck and go. Nah, Denmark. I kind of finally figured out what I want to do with my life as far as my collecting. Yeah, the art hype heat, dude. In 2 weeks, bookmark my show in October. You got to come and check them out. I got a bunch of them on order. They're fire. They're awesome. B Shaps, good pickup. That was auction number 22. I mean, I'm gonna show you one from my personal collection, and this one I've said this several times because I've had this note 3 different times, and I'll tell a story behind it. So this is one I have. It's in my PC now. This note is cool. So this is a Mickey Supreme 12 of 18. I had one of 18. And I sold it, and I paid up for it. This one is staying in my personal collection, but these are the kind of, I mean, this is the kind of artwork you're going to be seeing. It is neat. They do have a cheaper version of this one. I got a couple coming. So that's why I keep saying follow my Friday shows. Like I said, I'm going to be gone the next couple of weeks. Next weekend I'm getting ready to get on a boat. I'm gonna try to do a show from the ocean on my cruise ship. His name is Rency, Rency. I'm gonna try to do a show from the cruise ship, and I'm gonna take a few of the Rencys with me. But I don't know how it's gonna go, mainly because I don't know if we got the good internet package or the crappy one, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna do, yeah, follow me, and I mean, I may, since we're going up the East Coast, I think I'm gonna wait. I might just try to do it like when we're in port. So just keep your eye out. I'll start scheduling shows once I know what's going on. Um, let's see here. What else do I got? Ooh, now these ones are cool. I'm gonna sell them as a set, and you'll see why here in a second. So let's see here. Yeah. So if you're into space like I am, I'm not sure. I can't remember how they go. But anyway, it makes a picture. This would be good to put in a frame. I think that's originally what I was going to do with it. Let's buck and go it. And again, this is a fantasy note. This isn't actually legal currency, but the portrait is just freaking. I mean, two of them together. Anything Navy. All right, I'll let you know. The two of them together make a nice little portrait. Oh, Cassius J, first purchase and a killer one at that. That was a great pickup. These are, you're gonna love it. I mean, the artwork on it, I can't do it justice in this short amount of time, but like I said, I would, if I was you, I would get it in a frame because it's just they're cool. I'm gonna let people know ahead of time that it's gonna have to wait until I get back in. So they'll probably be sent Monday, but I'm gonna basically talk about that ahead of time. But if it turns out it's going to nail me, then I'll probably wait until I. So we're going to be on the cruise from Sunday to Sunday. So if that's the case, I know that we're going to be on the ocean all day Friday. So I might just do a Friday evening show. So I'm going to do some research, but a lot of people said, "Hey, you should do a show from the cruise," and I was like, you know what, that would be kind of funny and kind of cool at the same time. So why not? Here is I believe this is Japanese 10 yen, but I don't remember. I think this is a World War II esque, but let's buck and go it. Dollar and go. So get in there, chat. Like I said, my ignorance on what these notes are is going to be your gain. So if you want cheap world notes, you've come to the right place. I am offloading my world notes, and I don't care what they sell for. B Shaps, good pickup. Auction number 24. Probably shouldn't say that. Denmark's probably over there going, "What the hell are you doing, dude? Man, it's like you want to get top dollar. You don't want to just give stuff away, do you?" Here you go. Taiwan, 1954. This one's been loved. Buck and go. I'm gonna start another Givey too, by the way. So get in that Givey. There's the back. And again, it has been loved. And there's the front. B Shaps, nice pickup. So how we all doing this Saturday morning? Auction 25. Let's see what this one is. I had no idea. So underprepared for this one. We're just going buck and go it. I don't know what it is. I thought it was pretty. Get in there and get it. Nice. Cassius J on the Lolo, get in it for $1. You're gonna let him have for look at this beautiful bill, even though I don't know what it is. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Cassius, good pickup. 26. I love it. I love it. I'm having so much fun. This is much more fun. It's fun when you're not worried about, certain things. Oh, here's an Aruba. Anyone want an Aruba? I do have some modern Arubas, but I'm gonna keep those. Central Bank of Aruba, $5 or 5 florin. If you've never been to Aruba, it's a pretty country. Buck and go. Yeah, Walking Dutchman, I'll probably do that. I mean, I'm sure they'll, do something for me. But like, and again, if I run a Friday show, I could definitely get it out by Monday. So that's usually what I do. Normally, I do a Friday show anyway. Good pickup, Wesley. So yeah, I'll do the research ahead of time. But no, I appreciate you looking out for me too. Because yeah, I didn't really think much about that. Um, but yeah, and I'll let people know in the show too. Hey, I'm not going to be back in until Sunday night. I'll get everything out on Monday, so no one will be too upset. Here's the Cayman Islands This one's got some circulation on it. It is legal tender for $1 at the Cayman Islands. Let's run it. Let's run it dollar and go. Buck and go on a Cayman Islands, circulated Cayman Islands. Look at all those beautiful colors. Very nice looking bill. Ooh, Guy Jake is going to get it on the cheapy cheap. Guy Jake, good pickup. Auction number 28. What do I have next? Here's an Italian. If anyone's into Italy, it's a 1985 Italy, 5,000 lira. Buck and go. There's the front. Yeah, get in there, guys. Like I said, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings if it goes for $1. I'm gonna be honest with you. Get in there and get it. My ignorance to the prices is your gain. Get some stuff. Get your world notes on the cheapy cheap. Got Christmas coming up. Yeah, I seen that. But like I said, I think I will. I'll reach out to Whatnot and let them know, hey, I'm going to do a show from the road. I'm not going to be near a mailbox. German World War II. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Hold on one second. No, they don't have the logo, but I do have a couple running around. I got these ones. Can't remember the year though. Hold on. These are 1937. Philip won the givey. I'll run these dollar and go. Hype Heat, definitely PM me. I might have something in the safe. So, and after I get done with this one, I'm going to check. I might have something close by too. Guy Jake can get it on the cheapy cheap. Love it. That was auction number 30. Let me see here. Oh shit, totally forgot about these. I don't have the logo on them. These are the older ones. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out, Hype Heat. And then if anyone in here who's a seller has them, let him know because I'm not 100% sure if I got them or not. And again, if you have a show, feel free to advertise too. I'm an equal opportunity. Our Whatnot community is awesome. So, feel free to just say something about your show if you got one. Here's another Bahamas. I like these because they're very colorful. We're gonna dollar and go it. But yeah, Hype Heat. If I have something, like I said, PM me and I'll see what I got because I may have some. I got stuff squirreled everywhere, and I feel like I have more. Sports fans in. B Shaps is in. Get in there, Chad. Look at the colors. Oh, B Shaps. Good pickup. Good pickup. Auction number 31. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna run a Givey. I think I hear someone at my door. So get in that Givey and give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go let this person in. So 1 second. I'll be right back. Get in the Givey. Is that you beeping or is that? Okay. If you're down, well, I thought Christine was coming. Sorry about that. I thought I heard someone at the door. Here's another Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands currency board. $5. Buck and go. Well, my kid, he was playing with something, but we have like electronic locks on our door so people can get in. And my wife has a friend that's going to come over. And I was like, I thought I unlocked the doors, but it sounded like that. It's, a little beep. Anytime Walking Dutchman. That was a good pickup. That was auction number 32. Nah, this Whatnot community is great, man. I've made so many good, so many people that I now consider close friends. Um, I love the way we help each other out. Um, Whatnot is just phenomenal. So here's a half Bahama. Let's buck and go it. Bucking and going. Central Bank of the Bahamas, 50-cent note. It's a modern one. Yeah, there are, dude. Down since day one. Speaking of great people, there's another one. Mootastic, yes. And these are some of the great people I'm talking about. Mrs. Vehicle City, Vehicle City. If you're not following Vehicle City, sports fan, good pickup. That was auction 33. If you guys are looking for sweet US currency, Denmark, Vehicle City, Dr. Doe, you got to go visit them. You got to bookmark them. If you're into US fire currency, man, those are the people. I mean, I sell US currency too, man. Those vehicles got the stuff, I'm telling you. And I consider him a friend. Let's see here. The John the Baptist note, down since day one, my friend. This is John the Baptist notes. Yes. Yeah. Advertise, advertise, advertise. If you want to know about US currency, you go to Vehicle City in Denmark and Dr. Doe. And even I will chime in from time to time and give you, if you are not sure, you go into our streams and you ask us questions. We are going to stop what we're doing. We're going to answer your question. If you want to know what a mule note is, we'll tell you. If you want to know what a Hawaii note is, we have no problem with telling you. We'll give you no question is dumb. That's the kind of community we have. Cassius J, good pickup for $2. Nice. Very nice. That was auction number 34. Man, I'm encouraged. Nice. Walking Dutchman. Follow Walking Dutchman. Are you a Whatnot or two Walking Dutchman? I think you are. I feel like I've seen you around. Here's an Egypt, 10 pound. Very nice note. For a buck, get in there. Get in there, chat. It's definitely worth more than $1. It's definitely worth more than $1. But man, if Wesley Ben, if you want Wesley Ben to have it for a buck, I'm sure he'd be like, he's probably in their back going, shut up, dude. I want it. Shut up. And you got it. Nice pickup. Well, if you like that one, you're going to like the next one. That was auction 35. Here you go. Why don't you get the 20 to go with it? Dollar and go. Oh, Dutch. Okay. Nice. Follow O Dutch. Get in there. Look at that. Man, I just noticed that hologram. That was pretty cool. Nice Egyptian note. Nice 20. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Now you got the set. You got the 10 and the 20. That was auction number 36. And Nicholas won the Gibby. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Banco de Guatemala. So, buck and go. Dollar and go. If you're looking for world notes and you want them on the cheapy cheap, you've come to the right place. I'm buck and going everything. We're getting rid of some inventory. We are offloading stuff. Get in here and get yourself some stuff on the cheapy cheap. You guys tell me what it's worth. There you go. Cassius J, $6. Good pickup. How did I begin? Oh, dude, that is a loaded question. So, how did I begin collecting? I started collecting way back. I've been collecting all my life. And I collect everything. I got into coins for the longest time. I was a big coin guy. Honestly, until I got to Whatnot about a year ago, I was a coin guy. And I love the coins, but Whatnot a year ago turned me on to currency, and I noticed the beauty of the currency. And I've always wanted like these world notes. I started collecting these. These were some of the first ones I started collecting were world notes. And again, I like the different colors. I like the variety, like this Albert Einstein. It's all about the beauty and the history. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna run this while I talk. So get in there and bid. This is a nice little Albert Einstein commemorative note. And I went into shows like Vehicle Show and other shows like his, and I got to know people. And the more I started looking at American currency, the more I started falling in love with it. And I became a consumer of the American currency. It's just the history. I'm a big history buff. World War II is fascinating to me. I got a bunch of short snorters from all over the place. Um, my favorite bill is actually one I'm getting ready to pick up. Um, but I love the Black Eagle. Cassius, good pickup at $8. That was auction number 38. And I have several notes in my collection I consider my favorites. I cannot pick just one, but the Black Eagle has a special place in my heart. I am. Jay Cox, another one who's taught me well. Um, I've met Jay in person. We've had some fun together. Me, him, and Vehicle at the Dalton show not that long ago. Um, another great one. I feel bad now that I haven't said his name on here because he's another one I consider, a mentor. Here's a Jamaica. So I'm big into error notes. I'm big into gold certs. I got a bunch of gold certs. I have a national note from everywhere so I have one from where I was born in Norfolk, Nebraska. I have one from Colorado where I went to college. Yeah, dude, we have so much fun. Um, and I have one from where I'm currently living. Yes, Louis Gold. Louis Gold's another one who's Silver Saver won the auction. Good pickup. I have been to Upland Auction Show a few times. So yeah, I am acquainted with them. I haven't met them. Louis and Olive, we've tried to meet up because they have family that live near where I live. One of these days we're gonna get together. But they're another group of people. So Louis Gold's another group that I really like. Here's another Israeli shekel, 5 shekels, dollar and go. So yeah, Olive and Louis Gold, they taught me a lot too. Nice. I was hoping I'd get it right. Um, Good looking note out of Israel. Olive's a trip, man. She's got that little sister esque vibes. You know, she's such a sweetheart. Their family's great. That was auction 40, good pickup. But yeah, it's like I said, this community, I'll be honest with you, the Whatnot community has really got me into my collecting and collection journey. Great people on here. It is the most selfless group of sellers I've ever met. There's like, I feel like there's no competition. We all want each other. We all support each other. We all boost each other. And I love that collaborative effort. You don't see that in a lot of places. So here's a Bahamas 4 shilling. No US paper. Nice. I like giving educations. So a 4 shilling Bahama government, get in there, dollar and go. Um, Blitz collector. No, I'm not going to do US currency. I did one last night. And again, I'm going to be off for 2 weeks. I may go, I'm going to be on a cruise, not next week, but the following week. And I may go on. Wesley won the $4. Good pickup. Nice. That was auction 41. I may go on while I'm on the cruise. A couple people have asked me to try it. So I'm going to take some stuff with me and I'm going to try it from the cruise ship, but we'll see. So, but bookmark me, follow my shows. And yeah, I may try to do a pop up tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm on the fence. I may try to do something in the week, but so that's why I say follow me. We'll see. Here's a 1954. This isn't the devil hair. I'll have to show you guys the devil hair. We're gonna dollar and go it. This is Canadian currency. Dollar and go. 1954 Canada $1 bill. Not the devil. Very nice note. There's the back and the front. I do have a Canadian Star Note. I'm not sure if one of those down there are it. That thing is a premium. Sports fan. Got it on the low. Good pickup. That was auction 42. Let's see here. Here's another one. This is 1967. Non-devil hair. I got a couple of the devil hair notes. I'll show you what they are if I can find them. Dollar and go. 19. So that everyone knows Canada's no longer making paper dollars as far as or any dollar bills. They're all coins now. But that's a nice scene on the back with the Parliament. You got the young queen on there. Man, she was a looker back in the day, wasn't she? Very nice note. Sports fan. Good pickup. Good pickup. Auction 43. But yeah, no, it's funny going back to the whole what do I collect? Why do I collect? I'm just a collector at heart and almost to a negative. Here's a it's what the 100-year anniversary note. This one's in really good shape. There's I'm trying to look. There's no major folds in this one. I mean, I don't want to call it unk, but it's damn close to unk. And again, it's their commemorative. That's the serial number. So let's dollar and go this bad boy. I mean, I'm also into Legos too. Man, I should show you guys my office. It is. I got so many Lego sets built that it's like, I have no room. I have no room at all. My wife even gave me a hard time. She's like, "You have like 7 or 8 Lego sets upstairs." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't build them. I got to find places for the other ones." Cassius J, good pickup. Auction 44. Oh, here's a 100 mark. This is a military cert too. This is a good one. 1944. Got a little history here. Now the funny thing is I know what this one's worth, but I'm still gonna buck and go it. And let's just say you have meat on the bone for a while on this one. Does have that fold. I don't believe there are any pinholes. And I'm reusing holders. That's just a sticker on the holder. Yeah, the colors are freaking banging. Cassius J is in. Smyers is back in. Smyers and a first purchase. You made a hell of a first purchase. I think you've got a lot of meat on the bone with this one. A lot of meat. How's auction 45? Good pickup. Good pickup. All right. Where are we at? So I got this stack here. Man, you guys are doing, we're getting through these. I love it. Go through that next. I got a little bit more. So here's there's a 5 and a 10 new pence. Oh, let me pull them out so we can see them together. These are, I'm trying to be very careful with them too, because these things are not circulated at all. So this is the 6 series issued by the Command Defense Council. I don't see a year, but I'm sure some of you with knowledge of these will probably be able to throw it out there in the chat. It's 2 notes, 1 money, dollar and go. Like I said, my ignorance, it's special voucher for both of them. There's the front. I'm being very careful. There's the back. I really don't like handling these with my bare hands, so I'm going to be very careful as I show them and flip them. You're getting both of them for the price of one. These shaps, very nice pickup. That was auction 46. I'm putting back in there tenderly and nicely so you can see it. All right, I got a couple of these Japanese government ones. One's got a stamp on it, which I think is kind of common for these. And this one is a single. This one's worn. You know what, sports fan? I don't know honestly why Whatnot does that. And I have no control, and the sellers have no control over the taxes. So it's bizarre. All these auctions for me are set up the same way. I do that intentionally because I'm not privy to any of the tax information. Dollar and go on this one. It does have the stamp on there. It does have some corner damage. Um, has a purple stain on the back, and again, you got the corner damage. Yeah, I think so. It might be the state. So, and this is a case. If you guys tell me what you think it's worth, if you think it's worth more, buy it. If you don't, you ain't gonna break my heart. Bid what you feel comfortable bidding. Got, like I said, little fold there, little stainage there. Cassius J, good pickup. Auction 47. Here's another one that's in a little bit better condition, it looks like. Yeah. So this one's in much better condition than the last one I just sold. So let's buck and go it. Dollar and go. 10 peso. Japanese government. There's the back and the front. Again, no corner folds. I think that's, let me see what that is. Yeah, that is on the bill, but I'm not 100% sure what that little thing is. It's not a hole. So anyway, Cassius J, good pickup. That was auction number 48. Let's keep this train going. Let's keep it going. What time is it? 11:45. All right. A little bit. Oh, I haven't run a giveaway in a while. Let's run a giveaway. And again, the giveaway is going to be some sort of random, either silver dollar cert or could be a bar note if you know what bar notes are. If you don't, shoot it, shout out and ask. Here's another military payment. Oh, this one's a nice military payment too. Ooh, I should put this in my other show. Any Mexican? I think I sold my last Mexican, but give me just a second. I'll take a look. Um, this is a nice one. Series 641. Man, I should really put this in my US note show. But you know what? I'm gonna buck and go it. I'm gonna buck and go. Let's do it. $5 military payment cert, series 641. Like that serial number right there. There's the back. You got the rays. Got the fibers. I think those are fibers. I mean, this thing is just, look at that face. Man, that is just a good looking face right there. I mean, these are, in my opinion, this is when our currency was awesome. Upland Auction made a first purchase. Upland, how you doing? That was auction number 49. See, another good one notter right there. All right, let me look and see if I got any Mexican currency. What's it's funny, I'm down to like a half stack. So I got Ecuador, Nicaragua, Brazil, another Israel, got some Iraqs. I don't think I have any Mexico. I will say, if you're looking for good Mexico notes, reach out to Vehicle City. I know that he's got some bang. He is a big time Mexico note guy. NPCs. That was my last one, Upland. Honestly, I think you got my last NPC. But Vehicle City would be the guy to go to if you're going to ask about Mexican. I think Jaycock carries them too. So I'd point you to his direct, especially if you're looking for unique Mexico notes. That would be the guy to go to. Vehicle City or Jaycock. Buck and go this one. Dollar and go. So I've had one of these before, and the funny thing is it bled through the back. And apparently, when they did these purple ones, they really put in the purple. This one is not as purple, so this one's kind of cool just for that fact. Because I bought one of these a while back, and it was like, I mean, you could see it, all the purple through the back. Smyers, good pickup. That was auction number 50. I got these 50 centavos, the Japanese government. Dollar and go. I got two of them, just so you know. I do have another one exactly like this. I'll run right after this one. And again, my ignorance is your guys' benefit because some of these I don't know anything about. That's part of the reason why I'm selling them because I realize I've got enough going on with the US notes and I'm not going to be good enough to price these appropriately. So I'm just going to take it in the shorts, let you guys have them for a sweet ass deal and invest in my US currency where I know a little bit more about. Silver Saver, good pickup. And then here's the other one. So 55 seconds for that giveaway. Get in there. Get in there, chat. Here you go. Another one. There's the front and the back. And like I said earlier, if you're a dealer in here and you sell, feel free to shout out. Let people know in the chat what you're doing. Tell them when your next show is. Smires. Yeah, no, and ironically, that's how I started off. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna if I saw a note that I thought was pretty, I would freaking buy it. And I went on visual aesthetics, stuff like that. But and that's why I think a lot of these notes, like even this one, it's like I bought this one because I mean, it looked cool. I'm also a big numbers guy, so like this one, I know nothing about the 20 victory note. You know what? I think I sold all of my victory notes yesterday. Um, Someone totally bought me out of my victories. I'm a dollar and go this one again. I know nothing about it. I don't even remember what country this is. So, like I keep saying, my ignorance is your gain. So if you know what it is and you know what it's worth and you're going to get it on the cheap, do it. Totally agree with you, man. If you can't enjoy it, what's the point? Wesley Ben, very good pickup. That was auction number 53. Here, let's anyone into the well, here, I'll run this one and then we'll oh, here, let's do another stack of these real quick. So these are the grain certificates. I think I sold a couple of them earlier. Well, this one's a little bit. This one's kind of a nice. This is a grain cert. There's a variety of notes in here. This is what I would call like a child starter pack. Um, if you want to get your kids into different types of currency, this would be something like this would be good for them. I mean, they're little notes, some modern like these, different countries, different colors. This is how I kind of got started when I was a child. I remember getting a small little foreign currency, and I thought it was just, you know, the stuff. Yeah, Uplands does. I've fought with Upland before on some auctions too. He's a good guy. Oh, no love for these, huh? All right. Oh, Cassius J jumping in. Yeah, it's like hell. If it's going for a buck, man, what do you got to lose? It's a buck. I mean, I know the shipping charge and all, but still, Cassius J, good pickup. You're gonna like it. Little tiny love stack, as I like to call it. That kind of sounded bad now that I think about it out loud. That was auction number 54. I do have an Ecuador here. I know someone was looking for Mexico, but we're getting dang near to the bottom of my stack here. So we'll run this nice Ecuador 1986. I think I paid up for this one too. This is a nice one. But like I said, dollar and go. Everything dollar and go. Dollar and go. Get in there, chat. Get in there and get yourself an Ecuador 10 Sucres. 29th of April, 1985? 85, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cassius J. Nice pickup. That was auction number 55. All right, what do we got next? Now, I know I've seen these around whatnot. And again, that's why it's in this is another stack. This is going to be a stack O notes here. We'll go through it. I'm going to buck and go the entire stack O notes. Like I said, everything buck and go. Let's take a look at what we got before I throw it on there. You got the Bank of Indonesia. Oh, hold on, let me try to. I mean, these things are uncirculated. Got just kind of a grab bag of notes here. I don't know what the countries are. I don't remember where I got it. This one I think I bought off eBay about like freaking 5 or 10 years ago. So you're getting the entire variety. It's going to come into this. Like I said, I have it in a pack, so I'm bucking and going it. What you see is what you get. I don't know what's in it. I haven't really paid much attention to what's in it. It's a variety pack, as I like to call it. So a little bit of everything. I don't know most of the countries even. Haven't done any research on them. But there's quite a few of them in here. Big O 60, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 56. You're gonna love them. It's a stack. It's like I like to call them like a starter stack. And I know I didn't get a chance to show you the backs on all of them, but I mean, trust me, they're in good condition. Again, for $3, you can't go wrong, dude. If you want, I can send you pictures of the back. Just let me know. We got another little honey stack here of here's a 1, 5, a 10, and a 25. It's an entire set of Nicaragua dollar and go. So kind of did the work for you. You're going to get 25 cent, the 10 cent, the 5 cent, and the 1 cent. So that's kind of cool. It's a fractional. It looks like they're fractionals out of Nicaragua, modern day. I'm not sure the date. Big O, nice pickup. So just let you see them all. All right, good pickup. Good pickup. That was auction 57. Get that back in there. I'm gonna run another give it here in just a second, y'all. Give me just a second. There you go. Let's run another givey. Get in that givey, y'all. All right, I got a Brazil coming up. A Brazil with an older Venezuela. This one is from 1989, and the Brazil is a little bit more recent, but you're getting a 1989 Venezuela. This was before hyperinflation. You're going to get the Brazil as well. So I got them both in one packet. They're going to stay in one packet. And I'm going to buck and go them together. So you get the Brazil and you get the Venezuela, the 5 bolivars. And if you've seen their currency now, it's way out of control. There's the back, and they're both very much not a flaw on them. I don't want to call anything uncirculated, but they are good looking. Upland nose, Smyers nose. Get in there, chat. Get some nice looking notes right here. These are very nice. Cassius J is in at $3. Man, yeah, get in there. Ooh, yeah. That's what I like to see. Good pickup. Very good pickup. That was auction number 58. Man, you guys are doing good at cleaning me out. You guys are getting good deals. I love it. I'm excited for you. Put a little money in my pocket and you get a little good looking currency. This is great. We're getting to some good stuff now. Here's another 50 shekel Bank of Israel. Yeah, I got a couple more stacks and we're going to get to some Iraq notes. So we'll run this one dollar and go. Dollar and go on the 50 shekel note. Upland's in. B Shaps is in. Get your stuff cheap. Get your stuff cheap. B Shaps knows. He got it cheap. 59, auction 59. Congratulations. Very good pickup. Very good pickup. Let's see here. Here's another little honey. Ooh, check this out. Man, if you're in here for beauty, you're going to want to get this stack. Look at that. Hummingbird. Nice. Well, there's a hammer and sickle. And look at the colors on these ones, man. This is this Bank of Indonesia. Yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of color, but like I said, let's go back to this one. Look at that. Look at the color on that. It's a good looking note. So again, you're gonna get the whole stack, and we're gonna buck and go it. So that's the theme today, is dollar and go. So there's the front, and there's the back. Oh, that flower. Man, look at all those colors. 10 Gildan. Ooh, Suriname. Cassius J. Man, I would have paid $4 just for this one. I love those colors. Very good looking. Nice pickup. Very nice pickup. That was auction number 60. Here's another, like I said, kind of a, yeah, anytime, man, anytime. Here's another kind of starter stack, as I like to call them. You get a little bit of everything. 25 piastres, Bank of Egypt. I think this is mostly Egypt. But again, there's a little bit of everything in here. We're gonna dollar and go it. Like I said, my not knowing is gonna be your gain. So if you know something I don't, you can get a really good deal. That's the fronts. 1 Riyal, Saudi Arabia. I didn't know that. See? Republic of Egypt. Get in there. Get yourself a little stack of notes. Like I said, a little starter stack. Get yourself started on your currency journey. Cassius J. Good pickup. Good pickup. That was auction number 61. Ooh, thanks. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're having some fun. We're selling some world currency. Now we're getting into some of the fun stuff. So give me just a second. All right, now I'm into kind of like the highlight. So 25 dinar, Central Bank of Iraq, and I got more of these coming. Basically we're going to run through a bunch of Iraqi ones next. Dollar and go. Anytime. Dollar and go on a 25 dinar bill. Yeah, back in the day, I had a whole strap of some dinars when they first came out. Smyers are going to get it on the dirt cheap. Nice pickup. Auction number 62. Here you go. Now we're getting to the historical ones. So here's a 250. Dollar and go on the 250. Got that guy's picture on the front. These ones, from what I understand, are actually getting harder and harder to find. I think a lot of them got destroyed, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. I don't even remember when I picked this one up. I think this wasn't long after. So, I mean, I usually pick stuff up like this and throw it in my safe, and it stays protected for a while. Spires is in. Get in there, chat. Spires, nice pickup. That was auction number 63. Here's another one. Here's the 100. So if you're collecting those, you might want to get this one too. Dollar and go. I was gonna say no love for this one. Like I said, I think these are getting harder to find if I remember right. Get in there. Spires, get in there. You got it. See, I even got quiet for you. Good pickup. That was auction number 64. I got couple of these. Let's look and see. Here's a 25. Dollar and go. 25 dinar. Central Bank of Iraq has Saddam's picture on it. It's Myers. Here, I tell you what, I'm gonna do a for you, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I have any more in this little stack here. Oh, check this out, dude. Here you go. I did all the work for you on this one. I didn't even see these. I should have ran these first. I have two of these stacks too, by the way. So let me pull them out. Give me just a second here. Let's check this out. You get the 1/4. You get the 1/2. You get the 1. You get the 5. You get the 25. You get two 25s. You get the 100. And you get the 250. Ooh, they're all nice, choice, crisp. I have two of these. Dollar and go. You get the whole stack. You get them all. I don't know if this is all the denominations, but it's pretty close. And like I said, I got two stacks. I got another one right after this one. So again, you get the 1/4, you get the 1/2, you get the full, you get the 5, you get two of the 25s. You get this one and you get the bigger one. You get the 100, you get the 250. Ugh, and keep slipping. Sorry. Let's take a look at the backs. I mean, look at these backs. Smyers. Yeah, I figured you'd like that. Sorry, man. If I'd have known, I would have ran these ones first. I'm gonna go ahead and flip through them all just so you can see them. I mean, talk about a nice starter set right here. I mean, you get them all. Very good pickup for $9, man. Very good pickup. Yeah, right. No, dude, seriously, if I'd have known they were in there, I totally forgot about it. I would have ran those first, honestly. Um, I definitely don't want to bait and switch anyone, that's for sure. And I know you're kidding, but yeah, it's like if I'd have known that, man, I'd have ran them first. And like I said, I have another stack right here. We're gonna go through, and I think this one might actually have an extra one in there. I'm not sure. We're gonna go through it together, and then I'll run it. Um, you guys are great. I love my whatnotters. I got to get it out first, man. I don't want to struggling with this one. There's part of it. So how your guys' mornings going? I'm assuming it's still morning for everybody. All right. I think there's a few more in this one than the other one. But again, we're going to go through it together. So before I run it, you get the 1/4. Everything is sore. You get the 1/2. You get the 1. You get the 5. And in this case, you get the 10. You get the 25. Here, I'm going to flip them so we can see. So you get the 250. You get the 10. Thank you. You get the 5. You get the 1. The 1/2. The 1/4. The 25. Another 25. And the 50. Dollar and go. Just going to flip through them so you can kind of see them. And again, this is great for whoever buys it because, again, I've done the work for you. Cassius J, good pickup. Good pickup. Be very careful with them and put them back in the sleeve. And that was auction number 67. Man, you guys have done good at cleaning me out of my world notes. I'm very appreciative to all of you. Thank you so much. I got 2 of these left, so we'll run these dollar and go. So I got this one and I got another one. I'm just curious to see if they're by chance sequentials. I don't think so. No, they're not. Nope. So dollar and go. This is a 25 dinar, Iraqi dinar. You got the horsies. Pretty cool. And again, I got another one right behind this one. Smyers going to get it for the Lolo. Check that out. Man, $1. Dude, you are cleaning house. I love it. Auction 68. All right, now this is my last one. I think this is my last one altogether for Iraq. I'm done after this one. That is a Renzi note down since day one. I may have more of them too stashed somewhere. I may have more coming too down since day one. Yeah, it does. Get in there, chat. It's the last one in my collection. No, Blaine, I don't got any Morocco, I don't think. I do have another stack over here. I'll take a quick look. Jay Hollis is in for 3. Nice. And a first purchase. Thank you so much for your purchase. That was auction number 69. Man, I'm going to be busy tomorrow packaging. I love it. All right, I got this. I have no idea. This is part of the reason why I'm selling these. I have no idea what I have. Buck and go on this one. It's a Kroner. Sablotsky something Islands. There's the back and the front. Wesley Ben knows something. There's the back. Wesley Ben. Good pickup. That was auction number 70. All right. I'm going to look real quick to see if I by chance have a Morocco, but I might not. Give me just a second. Paraguay, Scotland. I thought I had a Morocco at one point, but maybe I don't. I do not. I don't have a Morocco. I do have this Fiji though. Dollar and go on the Fiji. Down since day one's in. Oh, down since day one. Oh, there we go. Jay Hollis is in. Down since day one is back in. Down since day one and his first purchase. Nice pickup. Oh, that's right. I guess I see you in other shows. You haven't been in here, have you? That was auction number 71. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I know these have kind of fallen out of favor. I know that these went gangbusters for a while, but I got this 5 billion here. Um, we're gonna run it. Dollar and go. Yeah. No, it's like I think I've seen you in like Doe Show and Vehicle Show, but yeah, gotta come visit me sometimes. It's a Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. This is the $5 billion bill. It's got a little wear on it. It's not choice uncirculated or anything like that. It does have a few folds and stuff. So Jay Hollis won. All right, I do have, and I don't know if these are going to get me in trouble, but I'm going to run them anyway. I mean, I got these. I got these. They're not. They don't have any of the nasty symbols on there, but they are from Germany in the late 30s. So we're going to dollar and go these. I got a small stack of them in front of me, so we're going to go through them all. We're just going to go ahead and auction them. Heretic, how you doing, my friend? I'm selling off all my world notes today. People are getting some sweet ass deals from me, like this one right here. Smyers, man, dude, you're killing it. That was auction number 73. Good pickup. Just keep the dollar and go train a going. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna offload some stuff. So I got another one, Deutsche Bank. I mean, I do have some bigger ones over here too. That the hyperinflation ones from Germany. I'll consider bucking and going. I will admit though, those ones, Myers, good pickup. Those ones I paid a little up for though, so I don't know if one of them buck and goes too low, I might not be able to do them all. That was auction 74. Let's see, there was something else in this stack too. Oh, the note guilds. Oh, okay. I only got one more. We'll run this and then we'll go through the note guilds. Dough Girl, how you doing? I've been talking about you guys all day, Dough Girl. I keep telling people if you want cool US stuff, you need to go follow Dr. Doe. Talking about how great our community is. Yeah, right. Jay Hollis. Auction 75, my other favorite number. No, man, you guys, the Doe family, vehicle, Jaycock, y'all are freaking fan. Heretic. Heretic is my buddy. All right, we got some note guilds. We're gonna run through the note guilds. This one only has one in it, I believe. Yeah, there's only one. Some of these are in packs. So I'm bucking and going them. So some of the note guilds are actually worth something. Some of them are, yeah, they're okay. I bought them for the artwork. I mean, look at that artwork. I do. I'll show them to you, Heretic. Jay Hollis. Radala. Here, I'll show those next. Um, Here, I'll show you what I got, Heretic. And if you want to buy them all from me, give me just a sec. I can bin them for you or something. Yeah, I realize that. So I got this one. I don't think any of these have the bad symbol on them. I got this one. Why does it feel like it's? Oh, it's because it's still in another sleeve. There's a sleeve within a sleeve on this one. This one too. Oh, that one does have the nasty symbol. Sorry, guys. Don't report me. Don't get me in trouble. I'll flip through them quick then. Dang, I didn't even notice that. I got to double check before I show it because I don't want to get in trouble. I know, right? That's my thought too. Well, it's funny. Vehicles put like the fear of God into me about it because he's like, "Well, you're a young seller. You want me to run that? I'll run that one. I'll even dollar and go it." And then this one is like freaking supremely. I mean, there's not a lot wrong with this one. This one, this one. All right. Well, I got 14 people in here. Stuff's been going cheap, Heretic. Here you go. I'm dollar and going it. It is an auction. Get in there. And like I keep telling people, I don't know what they're worth. So my ignorance is your bliss. I can't remember when I bought them. Kindler, good pickup. That was auction 77. Totally agree, Doe Girl. That's why I'm like, you know what? I mean, like with the American notes, I know what they're worth. With some of these foreign ones, I just bought them for various reasons. Dude, Heretic, same here. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these all. You guys seem to like them. I'm gonna go ahead and run them all. So all of them are gonna be dollar and go too. So you're gonna, like I said, my ignorance is your gain. Like I'm going back into I'm going full bore with U.S. currency. So let's get rid of some of this foreign currency I picked up. Oh snap! It's Pat. Get in here, Pat. We're selling some fun world notes. Ken Lear is in. Ken Lear, another good pickup. Nice, man. I love it. All right, we're gonna keep going with these. Before I keep going though, is anyone into the note guilds? I mean, I honestly, I'd be if someone is a note guild seller, I got a stack of them right here. Various ones. I mean, I won't be able to take them all out and show you, but if you want to take a chance, I'd run this whole thing for, let's just say, $50. This one, Heretic. All right. I know, right? This is a set. And then here's the backs of them. Run this set along. All right, I'll run it. I'm gonna show all the backs and then I'll run it because I'm not gonna try to flip through these while the 20-second timer's going. Or I mean, I will, but so here's the backs of them. You got the 1, the 2, the 50 finning, the 25 finning, the 5 mark, the 2 mark. And then these are the fronts. Heretic and a first purchase. Man, you've never bought from me before, Heretic? I thought we were buddies. No, I'm just kidding. Love you. Good pickup. That was auction 79. Got you taken care of. But again, I have here. I'll flip through them again. Heretic. If you see another one you want, just shout. What seems off? Oh, I know it does. But it came up as first purchase. Who knows? So I'll flip through these, and if you see one that you like, just tell me to stop again. There's a set in there. I can pull them out if you want to see them. Yeah, probably. These ones or the ones before? I don't know if this is a set or if this is just a group of them, to be honest with you. I'll buck and go this one. I'll flip through them. Yeah, it's a group. It's not a set, it's a group. There's still no guilds. And I mean, look at the colors. 1921. I mean, this is German history right here. So pretty cool. Pretty cool little group. Jay Hollis. Jay Hollis. That was auction number 80. Man, you guys are helping me get closer to that 1,000 too. I appreciate it. Flip through the rest of them, see if we find any more sets. Yeah, Forbidden Notes. I'll get back to those. Yeah, right. Oh, here's a set. I know that this is a set. I'll run this one. So you get the 25, the 50, and the 75. Buck and go. So I could keep telling people, man, my ignorance on some of this stuff is going to be your gain. So if you know what they're worth, I don't. I bought them because I thought they were cool. I didn't really look at the prices, so you might actually be getting a hell of a deal. I'm almost out here, to be honest with you. Dough Girl's winning. Dough Girl's into him. I didn't know that. Dough Girl, get in there, chat. You got Heretic drooling. You got Dough Girl bidding. Jay Hollis, good pickup. Yeah, good pickup. That was auction number 81. I'm gonna run another give you here just a second. Get in that givey. All right. Yeah, right. Nope. I mean, so I was buying the world notes there for a while. Oh, this isn't a set. Are they sequential at least? No, they're not. They do have different backs though. Buck and go it. Buck and go. No, it's like I bought some note guilds because I thought they looked cool. Um, yeah, it's a part of a set. Here, you know what? Keep bidding. Keep bidding. I see more of them. I'm gonna put them all together. So here's the other part. I think they might all be the same, but still, I'm gonna combine the two that I just had into one. So there's gonna be 5 total. Sorry, let me try to do this. So there's 5 total. I'm not sure if this completes the set or not. but I'm going to combine the two that look the similar because I'd rather keep them together. Jay Hollis won it. Good job. Yeah, I liked him Heretic for a while, but so nice pickup. You got two, like I said, I took the ones out of here and put them in there. So you got five instead of the three that I showed. So good pickup. That was auction 82. I think this is a set too. Let's see. We're going to see together. We're going to go flip through it. This is June 1921. Nope, these are all the same. They are all the same. So I'm not sure. I don't want to do them individually. Let's just double check. Yeah. Oh, they do have different things on the back, it looks like. It is a set. Look at that. Okay, so this picture is different on each one of them. Let me count them real quick. Hold on. There's 10 of them. There's 10 of them. And like I said, I just noticed that this picture, even though they're all the same denomination, that picture is different on each one of them. I'm bucking and going it. So I thought they're all the same denomination, but there is a different picture back there. So that's pretty cool. Ah, that's probably why I bought it too, because I'm a big chemistry geek. So that's quite neat. I didn't know that, man. That was because they're all the same. The fronts are all the same. Jay Hollis. That's a very good pickup, my friend. Very good pickup. That was auction 83. Yeah, it's a very nice set. I'm glad we looked, dude. Heretic, thank you, man. I'm glad we looked. I was just gonna bulk sell them. Now I'm glad we kind of took a look at them. Now this is a true bulk set. I will run it dollar and go, and I'll try to flip through it. But basically, this is kind of almost like I don't want to say trust the host, but it's more like trust the pack type deal. I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked at this since I put it in there. I don't know the condition, so we're gonna flip through it together. I tell you what, I'll set the timer for 30 seconds, and if you see there, because again, I'm gonna do the whole pack, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to flip through them all. So there's quite a few of them in here. I'll pick that one up here in a second. So you're getting a little bit of everything. It looks like I don't think there's a complete set. There's some that look like they're folded. They're different ones from different. I mean, it's literally a grab bag. So it's a grab bag of notes. It's a grab bag of yeah. Yeah. I mean, there could be some in here worth more. I have not looked. I'll be honest with y'all. I haven't looked at them. I think I bought them and threw them in the safe. It does, doesn't it? Yes, congratulations on the Givey. Jay Hollis, yeah. I'm not even like halfway through Jay Hollis. I think you're gonna enjoy this. If you're a Note Guild guy, I think you're gonna enjoy it. So you're getting them all. I got two more things to Note Guilds. I'm gonna do that, and then I got some of the larger Germans, and then I think I will be done. So that was auction 84, and here's the one I dropped. It's tiny little 10 penny. Yeah, dude, if you get some bangers, man, let me know so I can both cry and celebrate with you because it would be awesome if I heard that you found one that was like worth hundreds of dollars and basically paid for everything you bought. That would be so freaking cool. Um, Here's a 2-pack in a nice holder. Buck and go this one. Kindler, dude, I picked up a pair, or I'm taking a chance. I bought three 1862, two $1 and a $2 US currency. And it's either worth nothing or it could be worth 10 times what I paid for it. But the fact that there's a possibility that they could be real and worth 10 times is worth the $50 or $100 risk I put. So, as far as the wife, I found out she's just as bad as I am. We were talking about our finances together the other day, and she's like, "Yes, I've got a jewelry problem." I'm like, "Well, I got a note problem." So we're kind of in the same boat. Jay Hollis, nice pickup. Auction 85. I got one more here. We're going to go through that, and then we'll do the German notes. So this one's kind of a set, I believe. So you get the 50, the 25, and I believe the other one is a 75. So yes, this is a set ish. Dollar and go. Get the 25, get the 50, get the 75. Oh yeah, speaking of which, looks like a dude is locked in with his wife. It's like these are pretty cool. Yeah, this one is a good one. Save the best for last in this case. Right. I've done that too. I mean, you should see my office. My wife comes in here. She's like, "What in the hell are you thinking?" Jay Hollis, good pickup. Yeah, that was my last of my note geld. You guys got my note gelds. I love it. That was auction number 86. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go through this stack right here. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. So, like I keep saying, dollar and go. We're gonna dollar and go it. Opportunity to get some nice currency, old currency on the cheapy cheap. Dough Girl's in. How are you doing today, Dough Girl? How's it been going? Are you healing up all right? Dough Girl. Good pickup. Auction 87. Very nice pickup. Another one, dollar and go. Yeah, follow Dough Girl in the mornings, man. She is hilarious. And I think honestly, Dough Girl, I know. I knew what you meant. Honestly, Dough Girl, I think what you need to do is like get different color gloves. Like every day you should wear a different color of glove. Oh, Ken Lear is gonna get this on the cheapy cheap at a buck. Chat, are you sleeping? I love it. I think that would be freaking hilarious. I don't know, heretic, man. I'm a little scared to look up at what I paid for some of this stuff and what it's been going for. Because I do have it probably listed somewhere in my records, but I'm like, you know what? I just want to offload my world notes. I'm not a world note guy anymore. I got a few that I'm keeping for my personal collection, but other than that, um, I have a stack over here that I bought from someone that I was trying to get rid of. Oh, tell me about it, dude. Get in there. Jay Hollis is in. We're getting to some good ones next. I got like 4 or 5 more. Jay Hollis. Good pickup. That was auction number 88. Man, this is the first time I've almost made it through a whole sheet of numbers. Now I feel better about getting to my 1,000. All right, I'm gonna start a Gibby. I'm gonna take a. I know, I know. Ken there. Normally I wouldn't say nothing, but man, I gotta make a little money. Giveaway number 10's going. Give me just a second. Nice, Heretic. There we go. This one I'll be silent on, I promise. So if it goes for $1, it's a 30-second timer though. There's I think this is the back and the front. I think. I don't even know what the front and the back is. Oh my God, I'm terrible. This is one side and this is the other. What's sad is I know what I paid for these ones and they're going way cheaper than what I paid, but I'm okay with it. You guys are getting deals. Dough Girl's in. Dough Girl, nice pickup. I'm telling you guys, follow Dr. Doe, follow Dough Girl in the mornings. That's dude, that sounds like the name of a morning show. You know that? Dough Girl in the morning on Cool 105. Okay, this is the one with the bad thing, so I'll put my thumb over it. So buck and go. I'm going to show the back more, but you see the symbol on the other side. Oh, that's funny. I have a buddy of mine who he used to be on a radio station. I haven't hung out with him in a while, but he works at a High Point University now. But he used to be big time radio broadcaster. Really funny guy. He definitely has a face for radio, though. I tell you, if you know what I'm talking about. Get in there, chat. This one's one of the bad ones. This is the oh, you know what? There you go. Cassius J won the auction. Good pickup, my friend. That is auction number 90. Hey, Dough Girl, you guys going on today? Tomorrow morning? All right. Make sure you guys go and check out Dr. Doe and his family. Awesome people. If you're looking for, oh man, they got Disney. If you're into Disney dollars, man, they got a crap ton of them. His currency is fire. They buck and go a lot. They buck and go cool shit too. It's not garbage. Yes, it is not garbage. They are awesome people. Um, so definitely follow the Doe family. Jaycock, Vehicle City, Heretic, all of them. Get in there and follow these people. If you need knowledge about coins, currency, ask away. They help you out. That was auction 91. That was a very good pickup. All right, my last one. This is it. And this is from 1908. This is a 1908 note. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm scared about this one. This one's turn of the century, turn of 1900s, man. All right. I kind of don't want to do a dollar and go on this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So, what's up? Get in there, Chad. 1908. Let's look at that. 1908, February, 100 mark. Man, look at it is in really good conditions considering what year. I mean, 1908. Look at that. That's actually not that bad. Man, this is some cool ass history right here. What am I doing? What am I doing, Chad? Why am I selling it? Because I need money. That's why. Nice history. Oh man. The notes. This. Think about what the stories this could tell. It's kind of funny. You know what those kind of look like. It's anyway. I won't. It's daytime. Um, First purchase, Clayton. Good pickup. That was auction number 92. You know I do actually. I'll run a couple. Let's see here. I got these three, and I think I have a couple more, but the other ones I have are a little bit higher priced. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to show you this. I need to make sure of something first. You're welcome. So here's a case of I've done the work for you. That being said, I need to make sure of something quick. So I got the modern ones, right? I got the 1, the 3, and the 10. Here's a case of I got the 1, the 5, the 10, the 20, the 50, and the 100. Now, I can't buck and go this stack. But what I can do, I do have this one. Now, the 100, I can't buck and go this either. However, I can start it at a relatively inexpensive price, but it is American Banknote Company. So if you're into this one, I can do it for, and trust me when I say this, you do have a full set up to 100? Cool. I don't have the 500 or the 1,000. I need that one. But I'm keeping my eye out for them because I would like to complete a set too. But I can do this one for this price, and even then, this is below what I paid, and it is sharp. It is in great condition. No bends, no folds. Corners are looking good. Yeah, Heretic knows. Heretic probably knows what I paid for it. Yeah, it's a very nice one. Good grab, Heretic. Good grab. That was auction number 93. I do have these. I'll run these ones dollar and go. So, and then I think we are going to find someone to raid after that. I got to go mow the yard, and I got to now package up a bunch of shit, which I'm happy about. Dough Girl's in. Oh, Upland, when are you gonna start, Upland? Are you starting at 1? 5 minutes. All right, I'll wait for you. We'll go raid you here in just a minute. I'll run a give. I tell you what, I'm gonna run a givey, and then we'll raid you. Heretics in. I'm sure I can find something to. Heretic, nice pickup. So get in that givey, y'all. That was auction number 94. We're gonna raid Upland here shortly. I'm gonna run through these last two notes, and I'm gonna look for a couple other things. Maybe we'll have some fun with this Rentsy we have sitting in front here. Um, we will see. I may try to find something else. Here you go. This is one of the famous ones because of Ernesto there. Dough Girl's in. I'm gonna be quiet. let the note speak for itself on this one. Chad, get in there. It's a nice note going for $1. Wesley Ben's in there. Down since day one's in. Down since day one. Good pickup. Good pickup. That was auction number 95. All right, I got the 10, and then I'm gonna run. Oh, I do have this stack over here. I'll run through a couple of them. So you got the 10. This is the modern one. This one. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, Earl. There's 19 people in here. I might buck and go it. I'm feeling kind of froggy right now, so I might go ahead. I'm a little nervous though, because I've been doing the world notes. But I tell you what, I'll do it. I'll jump. I'll jump. We'll do that one next. Dough Girl's in for $4. If she says $4, make you holla. Oh, that sounded terrible. I'm so sorry. Now I'm embarrassed. But it is kind of funny. That was auction number 96. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man, look over there. That's something pretty over there. mm, you know me, nothing but love for you and your family. All right. So let's talk about this note. This is my last one for now. I got more on the way. This is a Renzi note. This is number 249 out of 1776. Renzi is an underground street artist. For those of you that don't know, some people think he's Banksy. He's anonymous. He does art in the form of Banksy, which is why some people think he's Banksy. And if you saw the news recently, Banksy painted a mural in UK, which immediately got taken down. Well, Renzi is in the same vein. He was sick and tired of his stuff getting taken down, so he started doing these Zekli prints. I think I finally got that right. Enough people have helped me with that. And he does them on US currency. This is an actual $2 bill. His artwork is beautiful, and these things are freaking phenomenal. They're gorgeous. They look good on the shelf. It's just I can't say enough about them. So we're gonna dollar and go this one. I'm froggy. Someone said jump. I'm jumping. This is the only one I have left for now. I'm hopefully getting more in, but I got to be honest with you. These are becoming harder and harder for me to find the Betsy Ross flags. So I don't know how many more I can pick up. So get in there. Like I said, the next couple weeks I'm going to be away. I'm going to be. I'm taking my. I had my 50th birthday. My wife's friend, and her cousin all turned 50. No, unfortunately, I sold them all, Jessica. I'm actually. I got to be honest. I'm towards the end of my stream. All my notes kind of sold out. Earl, dude, fantastic pickup. That was auction number 97. Yeah, you got a deal, buddy. You got a deal. Anyway, so a bunch of us turned 50 this year, and 2 years ago, oh, who's gonna Dough Girl won the Givey. Nice. Glad to see that. We're gonna be so 2 years ago, my wife and her cousin's husband turned 50. We went to Alaska for a cruise. This year, me, her cousin, and her best friend just turned 50. Sorry, down since day one. I got more coming, like I said. They'll be in my show. So we're going to go on a cruise up the East Coast. We're going to Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine. That was one of my requirements for our cruise is that we had to go places I haven't been. I haven't been there before. So Friday night we're leaving for the airport, and we're going to be cruising until Sunday. So I'll be back the following Monday. So I won't be doing a show next Friday. I'm going to try to do one from the boat Friday on the cruise. So I'm going to take some stuff with me and do like a quick little show. So definitely bookmark. And I know you're going to see a show for next Friday. I am going to cancel it probably after this, just because we also have I have some work stuff going on. We got an FDA audit coming into where I work, and I'm going to be really busy with that. That being said, let's create a raid and see if Upland is on. He is. We're going to go raid Upland. So thank you all for joining me this morning and having some fun with me. Thank you for buying my notes. It is. I got this from Vehicle. This is from Vehicle's daughter. And for his 2-year anniversary. So I told him I was gonna. I put it on display. The other cool thing I got, and this is from Dr. Doe. I'll show it real quick, and then we'll go raid. Um, got the Millennium Doe. I've been trying to get him out there, but I keep screwing that up. All right, guys. Thanks again. Let's go have some fun. Let's go raid Upland and have a good time. Thank you all. Cassius, I appreciate you too. Go have a good time with Upland.